Good afternoon. Welcome to the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. I'm Jared Floyd. It is good afternoon, Louisiana Cooker on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. And it is a little after lunchtime on this Tuesday, December 2nd, and the cloud cover is pesky. If you heard me talk about it during the morning hours, I don't have a lot of nice things to say about cloud cover. Low clouds, that is, specifically. And they are quite persistent and, in fact, have been on the increase over the last little bit across the region. Before we get started, this morning's forecast, or this afternoon's forecast, made possible by the United Way of Northeast Louisiana and their 211 initiative. A reminder that today is Giving Tuesday, so keep in mind your nonprofits and charity organizations that serve our community. And, of course, I would hope that you would consider the United Way of Northeast Louisiana and 211 and what they do for our area. Not a whole lot happening except for the cloud cover, which will be persistent across the region through the rest of the afternoon. Radar made possible by Brown's Roofing. Schedule your free roof inspection, brownsroofingla.com, and those guys will get you squared away. Not a whole lot happening in our immediate area rain-wise, but again, the clouds have been persistent, and that has kept temperatures down so far today. Most of us in the upper 30s to low 40s, and only aiming to climb a few degrees. I was hoping to see mid to upper 40s today. It is looking less and less likely that we will see the upper 40s for most locations because of the persistent low clouds across the region. So the forecast just updated online on the website and on the app about 20 minutes ago. And, again, daytime highs for the rest of the day kind of reflect that. Wind speeds are out of the north in the 5 to 10 mile an hour range. Makes things pretty uncomfortable outside. If you've spent any extended periods of time, and when I say extended periods of time, I'm talking 30 to 45 seconds. But if you've spent any time outside today, it'll get your attention. Wind will cut right through you if you're not dressed appropriately. And I was just having that conversation with my brother earlier today about how important it is to wear the right clothing when it's cold outside, especially if you work outside. Typically you want like a fleece layer or a cotton layer, some kind of warm layer close to your body. And then obviously something waterproof, windproof on the outside. And again, that kind of the layering is very, very important. As we go into the overnight tonight, most of us will fall below freezing. And spend an extended period of time below freezing, several hours below freezing. So again, if you've uncovered the outdoor faucets and used them a couple of times since our last freezing temperatures, make sure that those are recovered. Check your pets, make sure that they're brought inside if they are not tolerant to the freezing temperatures, your pets, plants. And again, just be smart with staying warm as we head through the overnight hours tonight. Check a Futurecast made possible by Bayou Power Sports. I-20 Frontage Road in Monroe shows we hang on to the sunshine through a good bit of the day tomorrow. Not too bad of an afternoon, but the clouds will roll in quickly tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and the showers are quick to follow. Again, a weak boundary approaching the region, but also just upper-level subtropical moisture starting to stream back in across the area, so expect showers to become fairly widespread through the morning hours on Thursday. There's probably going to be a little bit of a gap in the rainfall for a lot of locations before it ramps back up Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. Again, overall rain totals should be fairly manageable and some beneficial rain nonetheless. The front essentially just stalls across central Louisiana or southern Louisiana, kind of along the coastline, and that sets us up for that overrunning moisture to keep cloud cover in the forecast through the early half of the weekend. We should see some sunshine late in the weekend. But I would expect the clouds to hang on through the day on Friday. Could see a few spotty showers or maybe some patchy drizzle or light rain through the day on Friday, but overall, most of the rain, the focus of the rainfall is Wednesday night, Thursday, and maybe into Thursday evening for some spots. Again, you start to see the cloud cover trying to nudge out as we go into Saturday, perhaps into Sunday as well. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook shows kind of equal chances of being above or below average, so kind of in the ballpark, close to where we should be for this time of year. The one thing that you'll note is in the precip outlooks, we start to trend a little bit drier, and that's something that we've been watching, and it's not a huge surprise as we go toward the middle parts of the month. 8 to 14-day outlook, same general story, trending above average temperature-wise as we head toward the middle parts of the month, at least for a brief period of time. And then the 8 to 14-day precip outlook still shows us trending drier than normal. Not necessarily drastically drier than normal. Doesn't mean that we won't see rain at all. Just that the overall trends are kind of running behind where we typically would be for that time of year. In terms of rainfall totals over the next 5 days, and again, most of that falling in the Wednesday night, Thursday window, generally paints us in the 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch rain, some locally higher amounts up to an inch of rain in the southern parishes can't be ruled out, southern parishes and counties, northern parishes and counties. Again, the totals will be a little bit more lackluster. So again, I know that we've got Christmas parade festivities planned in El Dorado Thursday night, and a lot of folks obviously just kind of keeping an eye on the skies and what we're dealing with. I do expect rain to at least stay in the forecast during that time frame, but the rain totals should be manageable and somewhat light. So if that helps at all, hopefully it does. Daytime highs today, low to mid-40s. Not really warming up much. Again, we'll call it mostly cloudy skies. Obviously, there are some breaks in the clouds, but they are very, very hard-pressed to be found. And they should maybe start sneaking back in, the breaks in the clouds, that is, as we head through the nighttime hours tonight. Most of us drop below freezing for an extended period of time under mostly clear skies tonight. Lows generally in the upper 20s to near 30. 7-day forecast made possible by 3B Hardware. Bumped up the rain chances as we go into the day on Thursday, with highs still in the upper 40s to low 50s. Thursday is going to be another one of those chilly, rainy, kind of gross days across most of the region. Clouds continue through the day on Friday with some clearing Saturday, Sunday, and into early parts of next week. We'll have another weak front Sunday that should knock temperatures down early parts of next week as well. Overall, kind of in the ballpark with where we should be for this time of year. Pretty typical early winter, gross, cloudy, rainy days. Not necessarily a bad thing considering how dry it's been across the area. We welcome the rainfall. Becky, I'm glad I'm able to continue to do the weather as well. This is a huge blessing every day. It's not taken lightly. Even the crummy days are good days. And so, again, I'm very fortunate to still be able to do this, to be able to work from home, to be around the family much more frequently, to be able to bend and flex the schedule. Like I said, my wife's going out of town. She just left, and we'll be out for about a week and a half. And so I'm able to bend and flex the schedule to take care of the little one while she's away. We also have a lot of wonderful family and friends that help along that route as well. So, again, very blessed. Very, very, very fortunate. And again, you guys make this happen. If you didn't consume the information, if the local businesses didn't jump on board with this and support it, then I would just be up here talking to myself. And that would be pretty weird. Onethia, good afternoon to you. Melinda, could we possibly pay you to give us a 75-degree day sometime soon? If only you could. If only you could. I'd gladly let you pay me for a 75-degree day. But it doesn't work that way. And the whole point of this is to provide it to you 100% free. I'm starting to rack my brain trying to figure out how to make that happen. Just one 75-degree day. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Forecast is always available at digitalweatherdesk.com and on the Digital Weather Desk app. Also, by the way, you can upload pictures through the app. Had a couple of cool pictures. Somebody uploaded a picture of fog several days ago, over Ruston. That was actually my friend Brooke. And then I had another person post a picture, and I just checked it. My apologies, or I would have probably shared it with everybody. Britain shared a picture. It looks like in northern sections of Ouachita Parish of the sunset a couple of days ago. It's really nice, too. Cool stuff. Janet, I'm glad that I'm able to continue this as well. Lori, you said I'm just a part of your homes now. That's totally cool. We try to create this kind of family, atmosphere that we're all one big community. Because we are. We really are. Becky asks, any chance of snow in December? December is going to be tough. Obviously, you know the rules. You got to have the right balance of cold air and moisture. In December, it's not out of the realm of possibilities for us to see snow in December. We had snow, a couple years ago in December, and then we had the big snow back in 2009 in December. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities, but the way the pattern lines up, especially going into the middle of the month, I wouldn't say December's we don't have very good chances. Especially through the middle part of the month. End part of the month, I mean, it's anybody's guess. I don't want to jump off the deep end with a whole lot of bold assertions. There's plenty of folks online that will jump off the deep end with those bold assertions, but I'm not one of them. Again, we're trending dry towards the middle parts of the month. End parts of the month, we'll wait and see. Usually our best shots at winter weather are going to be January, February. And again, that's just kind of the rule book. It just depends. Oh, did I miss anybody else? Okay, no, you're the best. You are. And again, thanks so much to everybody who makes this happen. Again, is not taken lightly. I enjoy every day. Yesterday was a crummy day in terms of trying to figure out how new things are going to work and dealing with equipment issues and things that I'm probably not smart enough to figure out, but I'm trying to figure out on my own. And it was a frustrating day, but I still enjoyed the heck out of it. Will we have any more 70-degree days in December? I wouldn't necessarily say it's likely. It's not. It gets kind of like the snow. It's possible, but I would think it's unlikely, at least through the middle parts, at least through the next 10 days. Again, that 10 to 14-day pattern, we start to nudge back above normal. So I think 60s are very plausible then. How warm we can get we get back into the 70s? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Don't you love how anything outside of about 7 days, I was like, let's wait and see. Probably drives you nuts. I wish I knew more. And like I said, when we get outside of the 7-day window, we look at trends. We don't necessarily look at specifics because there's not a lot of specifics to be had. If you want to jump into specifics 10, 14, 21 days out, great. You're going to be wrong most of the time, almost all the time, if you're trying to get specific. Christy enjoys watching every day from YouTube. For folks that, again, keep in mind, we broadcast live Facebook, X, Twitch, and YouTube daily. Obviously, we're on all the other social media platforms, but those are the 4 that we broadcast from daily. Those are also the 4 that we stream live during severe weather coverage, which we haven't had to do much yet. But YouTube, obviously, a lot of folks pull us in on YouTube and then cast us to their TV. I've had a lot of folks ask about Roku and things like that down the line. It's all in the works. But as I mentioned yesterday, and I mentioned a lot, there's only 24 hours in a day, and I'm only one person, so I have to sometimes prioritize. I want to get this done. Well, I still have a lot of stuff on the website that I would like to get done, and that'll take some time, and hoping to get those done through the month of December. So there's just a lot of moving pieces. And I enjoy working on all of it. It's just, like I said, there's only so much time in a day. And then I get sidetracked with something that won't take as much time, and I'm like, let me do this, and then I do it, then I'm like, let me make it a little bit better, and I make it a little bit better, and then I start chasing the rabbit. You guys know how that is. All right, I think that wraps it up. Fishing Game comes out later tonight. I'll join you at about 4 o'clock this afternoon, somewhere between 4 and 5, but it'll be before 5 o'clock. Simply because, again, picking up the little pipsqueak from school, and with my wife out of town, it's just me and the little one. So I'll get that live stream done early. And then also on that note, if you don't catch the live stream this evening or this afternoon, tomorrow's live stream will either be very, very early or a little bit late. It'll either be at like 6 o'clock in the morning or it'll be at like 8:30 in the morning. And I don't know which one, because who knows when the little one's going to wake up. So it'll be there when it gets there. Again, we'll just, kind of play it by ear. If you wake up at 8 and it's already been done, the forecast will be there for you. If you wake up and you get ready to head out the door and it's not there, check it on the app, and I'll be joining you a little bit later after the fact. Susie, yes, thank you so much to our business partners and sponsors. They are awesome. They've been wonderful, and most of them jumped on board before I had anything to show them as to what this was going to be. So they kind of had a lot of blind trust, and that's cool stuff. Trish is watching from her iPad. All is good. All's good with the world. All right. We spent a little time jabbering on the 7-day forecast. That's okay. We can do whatever we want. We can stay however long we want. We can be as quick and to the point as what we want, because this is our weather platform, all of us together. Thanks so much for stopping by the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. Forecasts always available on the app and at digitalweatherdesk.com. Just updated about 20 or 30 minutes ago. I'll check in with you later this afternoon. Tried to talk too fast, messed it up. See you guys later.